a grown woman then. Okay. If it's nice weather, I'm going to play basketball. I get you excited that I get to play basketball.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
What? The heater thing? Keep it hot, keep it cold?
Forced out to his left, and it's incomplete.
Buggy?
So far in this drive,
this one you get groceries?
Incompletions on 1st and 2nd down bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play
I thought this was like food and stuff. Dang, groceries.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Yeah, check. I'll check for you too. I said check, and I'll check for you too. And what store you want to go to?
This defense has had their issues against
what store you want to go to today?
Great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
To throw, Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. The 30. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So a dangerous this pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went in the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
You can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
To Hayden Hurst. A gain of 18 on the play.
Mayfield now.
New Orleans.
And it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. 20, 10, 5. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot.
He threw it to the nigga that's next to a nigga.
Touchdown, Courtland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
On for the extra point.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think of...
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Preston Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Looking downfield for Jones. And Mayfield again with the interception. His 3rd. Duke Dawson picks it. He tried to heave it from his own end zone, and the danger, it reared its ugly head.
We have seen those plays work out successfully before. You take the shot, try and gain some yardage. Sometimes you fool them. Not in this case, though. Tried to get it deep downfield. Gets it picked off.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Now they go screen, it's complete.
Prescott.
So a 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On play action, Prescott. Oh, Prescott straight
What? He didn't
1, 2,
fumble?
and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And 5 at the Saints' 12-yard line.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Saints nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards. He's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah.
Oh, my
This
God.
is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, Prescott. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Those dumb passes.
16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 19-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Prescott now. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal. That's the
21-0 our score after 1.
21. Saints nothing.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott. The pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Rodrigo.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Saints off. Their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Gone. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
His throw incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On third down, here's Jones. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. From the red zone now, Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Down at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. Flush to his right. And he's got his receiver. That's Samuel.
Come the freak down, 6. Come down, bro. Are you retarded? Come down. God dang, bro. Come down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
At the 1-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. And this will be caught in the end zone for the Chargers touchdown.
He's boom,
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first.
Defensively, what they're going to come up with to slow him down. Because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we can...
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Christian Wilkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, New Orleans.
On first down, Goff. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that will be incomplete.
Goff, how, bro?
3rd down so far in this
how,
first half.
bro?
Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
Fuck, bro.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go with Jones. And he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
To throw is Prescott.
At the 46-yard line.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 47-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
After the interception, here's Goff. Looking downfield for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Jay Jackson.
To throw is gone. Completion here to Claypool. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the pickup. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession.
What?
Again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. One is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Play action now. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Like a freight train there. Derek Nottie with a sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Off the play fake. Prescott. Now pressure again, and down he goes again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now, last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff being chased out left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. 3rd down.
Here's Goff. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Christian Wilkins. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. He got 29 yards that time.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown.
Good.
Chargers. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes. passes on the afternoon. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
Exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let
Position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now gone. Man open left side is Brown. There he goes left side. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Off the option, that's complete. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Saints 25.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
New Orleans.
To the air again. Gone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Here's Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 13-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision. DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brings up fourth and...
They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano.
Graham Gano on for the field.
He wants to throw it here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. He's at the 50, 30, 20,
Oh, you gotta feel it,
10.
baby.
And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point splits the uprights. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Blankenship set to kick off.
This will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Prescott fires one out wide, complete.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught at the 7. But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Josh Jacobs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Chargers 42, Saints 32.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 30, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. A.J. Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are back within a score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion.
Set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that get.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Julian Blackmon in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Third and long for Prescott. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackmon. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now gone. Caught on the right side by Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Saints have taken the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Prescott on first down. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, but it's going to be second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. Oh, wait. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Still an important piece of business to take care of. The extra. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Here we go. Here we go.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. The message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Prescott. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Prescott. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 19. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead. nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right. They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hold forward. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Steps away to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. These guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Following play, recovered by the defense.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 35. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Saints.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Saints, it's just their 2nd win here in 11 tries this season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.